Hey YouTube, Jeff checking in. It's been really cloudy and rainy and kind of cold actually here in Alberta, so I thought I'd just drive up north to Starland County and check out a few ghost towns. So I'm in the ghost town of Rowley, Alberta, which is a pretty cool little place. Lots of fantastic buildings and some, I think some pretty good photo opportunity. So what I'm planning to do is to use my 10-stop ND filter that I bought and haven't used before. It's a HIDA system, so I'm hoping to use it today on some of these old buildings. Now, the problem is right now, the clouds don't have much definition and it is raining a little bit. So hopefully the showers stop and a little bit of definition comes into the clouds. Just that'll make for better sort of streaky cloud opportunities. If the clouds have no definition, then there's really not much point in putting a 10-stop ND on. So that's the plan. And while I am waiting for the drizzles to kind of stop, I'll walk around and hopefully find some good compositions. Like they're everywhere here, so I think this is going to be a fun little trip, and I'm pretty excited about doing this. And hopefully you guys stick around for the rest of the video and see a little bit of Rowley and some of the shots that I get. So yeah, let's do it. This is looking good. Yeah, so I've had a walk around, as you've probably noted from that little B-roll. I think one of the first compositions I like here is this shot of the Prairie School Museum. It's white and red. I'll just show it to you now. And yeah, what I like about this composition is that it's I think it'll look really good against the white sort of soupy, cloudy sky. The red or orangey red, whatever, will really stand out nicely. And I think the two compositions I'm going to try here is straight on and then to the side. I like to do sort of side compositions because they do give a little bit of depth to the photograph. So I'm going to try both of those and see how they work. I'll just show you what I mean right now by switching the camera around. So yeah, I'll take like a head-on shot here, somewhere like that, and then also to one of the sides, maybe to this side, because the grain elevators will possibly distract a bit. So something like that would probably be approximate. Alright, so moving on to the next spot, I recently switched my DSLR to back button focusing, and I just keep forgetting to refocus using the back button, and so it's tough to get used to. But anyway, so I keep having to sort of go back and redo some shots, but I got lots of time and there's nobody around here to watch me make stupid mistakes, so that's okay. Alright, let's keep going. So it's still drizzling, and there's still no texture in the clouds at all. There's just nothing. It's complete whiteout. So what I'm going to do actually is go around and try to shoot some stuff handheld. There's no point in doing some long exposure work right now. So that's what I'm going to do. And then if things change, like, I mean, the conditions change pretty quickly around here. If the clouds go up and this sort of fog that settled in doesn't lift, then I'll just stick to doing the handheld shots. But I think even with the moody conditions, it's even kind of actually maybe even nicer. So that's what I'm going to do. And let's go take some photographs right now. So I believe the building right behind me is a former hospital. So it's a big building, and I think that's why it's such a big building for a small kind of rural farming town like this. One thing I'll mention about the shots that I'm taking, I'm actually shooting with a pretty wide open aperture just because I don't really care if the background's in focus. There's really nothing to focus on anyway except for trees and, you know, clouds, formless clouds. So in order to get shutter speed that's high enough to shoot handheld, I'm going pretty wide open here, f4, and that's giving me a good shutter speed with keeping my ISO down. So that's kind of the approach that I've taken to all the shots that I've done today, is just shooting at about around f4. Okay, so I think I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to go around and I'm going to do a bunch more shooting, and I'll post what I've taken here in a couple of seconds. But before I do that, I just want to, thank you for watching this video, and hopefully you found something informative, or even just the interest in the ghost town of Rowley, which is a pretty cool spot. And if you're ever in Alberta to shoot the Rocky Parks or Rocky Mountain Parks or whatever, it's pretty cool to come out to the prairies too and see some of the historic ghost towns, and they're fantastic places to shoot. So anyway, I'm mumbling now and babbling on, so I'm going to just call it again. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next one.